The Emperor is death. For you, for me, for the galaxy. He made me a Sith Lord and named me Darth Revan. I tried to end him, and he murdered my companions and locked me away. Only I've been both Jedi and Sith, and found clarity in the Force. Only I understand him, and his death is my responsibility. I've saved the Republic twice before. I've fought Mandalores and armies of the dark side. You won't stop me. As the darkness takes me, I am nothing. Now I know how you felt, my friend.
Oh, whoa! Whoa! What was that about? Oh, that was pretty freaky. I have a bad feeling about that. Alright. Greetings, my rare hunters. It is I, MariK. And welcome back to another episode of our Star Wars The Old Republic Jedi Knight Let's Play. We're gonna ignore that nightmare for the moment. We've got a call on the holo terminal. Last episode, we finished up with, I think it was Bel Salvis, right? Yeah, I think so. On to the next part of our mission.
Master Satele, Executor Kranis and his followers are dead. Bel Salvis is safe.
The galaxy is in your debt once again, but I fear this is far from over.
The Emperor would never devote all his resources to Bel Salvis. We must find his other targets.
There is a rumor of high-ranking Sith gathering at a remote Imperial space station, allegedly on the Emperor's orders. One of our best scouts volunteered to investigate. He's disappeared.
Well, then it sounds like he's not one of the best. Who was he? Or wait, sounds like a trap.
Sneaking into enemy territory is dangerous. Who is this scout?
He's the man you replaced on Master Braga's strike team. Jomar Chul attempted to infiltrate the Imperial space station where the Sith are meeting, and hasn't checked in since. I know you and Jomar have had differences, but I believe he's onto something.
But he doesn't really trust me.
After the accusations he made to the Council, I doubt he'll help me. Assuming he's alive.
My only concern is uncovering the Emperor's plans. We need to know what's happening on that station.
This is worth pursuing.
I'm transmitting coordinates to the space station. I have no advice for getting inside.
Leave that to me.
May the Force be with you.
Yeah, I mean, having a Sith Lord on your ship, it does kind of have its benefits. We're traveling to Korriban's flame. I hope this mission isn't pretty lame. Speaking of pretty, hello, Kira. How are you today?
So, when do I get my own Padawan? Always wanted to be a teacher.
You already are. How is that flirting?
It's true. I'm learning all kinds of things from you.
Oh, wait, I
Helps
get
that
it.
you're an excellent student, but that's not what I mean. Here, pretend you're my Padawan. Got a hypothetical moral dilemma for you. Say you could only save the Republic or the Jedi Order. Which would you choose and why? Don't think. Answer.
The Jedi.
We're all that prevents the Sith from conquering the galaxy. Without us, there'd be no Republic.
Excellent answer, my Padawan. Have a sweet flat cake. See? I'd make a nifty master. Learn from the best, after all.
You did. Look at her. She's sugarcoating it. What the hell is a flat cake? Is that like a pancake? I mean, I had some French toast the other day, but I could maybe go for a couple flapjacks. Nope. Never
I only
mind.
got the skinny on how we become an official Jedi twosome. Short version, not happening. We'd only ever see each other on Tython. Senior council members would review us monthly, make sure we stay detached. The clincher is, only Jedi who were raised by the Order from birth get permission. I'm automatically disqualified.
But the whole point to attachment is to be attached, not detached, and we'd only see each other like, no, forget that shit. Forget
We
that
can
shit.
do what we want. We don't need permission.
Maybe not, but we might need a good alibi someday. Master Satele, smart lady. The longer we keep things going, the harder they'll be to stop. Not gonna ruin your life, tough guy. You want out of this? Just say so.
It's over. No? No thanks. I like what we have going.
I'd rather face down the whole council than lose what we have.
There you go.
For a man of action, you got away with words.
Ah, yeah. Face battle.
So much for upholding the Jedi Code. Guess we're outlaws.
Oh well.
We'll find a way to live with the guilt. Somehow.
Won't be easy, but we have to try, and try, and try.
No, round 2. We got good stamina.
Still feel guilty. You'll have to try harder next time. Better get back to saving the galaxy. Don't want people to think we've gone soft.
Try harder next time. That was just like... That was just a double premiere. Alright, we're gonna have to... Okay, you know what? We got a mission to do. Why do I have to pay 150 credits to fly to an Imperial space station? We're not supposed to be there anyways. Why are we paying? I don't understand that. I get it, it's like, oh, game logic, blah, 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 blah. But it makes no fucking sense. Hello. Hello. Not interested.
This is Station Korriban's flame to unidentified vessel. You have violated Imperial space. Submit your security clearance or be destroyed.
Now, watch your tone, scum. Now, we'll let Scourge handle this. He said he's got it.
You said I could leave this to you. Go ahead.
Transmitting clearance code now.
Stand by while I... We're so pleased you're here, Grand Moff. You'll find our security airtight.
That is unlikely.
I've cleared a docking bay for you. Please proceed with your landing, sir.
For the moment, they believe I am Grand Moff Fresh. But this ruse will not hold. Prepare to kill everyone.
Then who am I supposed to interrogate?
Killing everyone might make finding out what's happening here a little difficult.
Cripple those you think possess information. Kill the rest. Don't waste any time. Destroy the enemy while we have the elements of surprise.
I'm starting to understand how he got his position. All right, let the slaying commence. All right, there doesn't appear... Oh, there's some people. Let's go ahead and sell this shit first.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Okay, wait a second. Hold on. I remember reading something about them increasing the credit limit on preferred players. I mean, I am a preferred player. I used to prefer to play this game all the time. Now it's just some of the time. If I could get the old guild back together and, you know, raid the galaxy, I very much would. Unfortunately, I think that ship has sailed.
There are things you should know. Tell me when you're ready to hear them.
Okay, but I wasn't trying to talk to you. Story time. It's not appropriate for story time. Alright, sweet. There's no bonus mission. Well, I thought we could skip that group. Alright, turns out that no, we cannot. Ow, shit. I'm taking too much damage. Holy crap, we were literally on the edge of death. That was way too close. Yeah, so this thing here, this Inure, it only lasts for 10 seconds, and then it takes away that 30% boost. I'm gonna put you in... I'm gonna put you in heal mode for right now. I don't know that you... Hey! They're
Right
both
on
here?
time. You're practically a droid. I knew if I applied the right stimulus, you couldn't resist coming here.
Something's wrong with Leha. She's not herself. She tricked me.
Jomar was chasing proof you'd fallen to the dark side. He fell into my trap like a greedy child. You were just as easy.
Oh, wait a second. I remember. She was with us with the rest of the strike force when we attacked the Emperor. We couldn't find her to rescue her. We had to leave her behind. She's still under the control of the Emperor.
The Emperor is dominating your mind. Resist him.
Please, don't hurt her. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Poor boy. You think you love me. But what we shared in secret on Tython was only a shadow of true passion.
They indulged their base desires. Impressive.
I'll show you true ecstasy, Jomar. But first things first.
I
Don't
don't
do
want
it.
to hurt you. If you care about Jomar, surrender.
Surrender is for the weak. Jomar had that option. You don't. You remember the meaties? I gave my little droid friends a few upgrades I think you'll enjoy. Briefly.
The power of the Sith.
Alright, so we're gonna let Scourge handle the droids. I am not in the least worried about it. Can I punch her in the face? I punched her in the face. I mean, granted, it was with the hilt of my lightsaber, so I don't really know if it counts as punching, but I hit that bitch where it hurts. You got a lot of health, I'll give you that much. But you're all bark and no bite. Now I have to break your little toys. That's what happens when naughty children misbehave. And speaking of misbehaving little brats...
Stop! 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 Where are we?
Leha, it's me. You're going to be all right.
My poor droids. How did we get here?
Allow me. Come on, I don't understand why we have mouse problems just playing this game. It's only this one.
You've been under the Emperor's control. You tortured Jomar and tried to kill me.
No. That's not possible. No. I can feel the Emperor's presence. He hates you. The things he made me do.
Come home to Tython. Master Satil will help you. I have no right to ask you for anything, but the Council doesn't need to know about us. Please, keep our relationship to yourself.
It's none of my business.
There's a war on. I don't care about your indiscretion.
Thank you. I'm sorry for all of this. I was wrong about you. My mission wasn't a total failure. I overheard Leha delivering orders from the Emperor to a high-ranking Sith Lord. I couldn't hear details, but I know someone named Lord Fulminus went on a secret mission to the planet Voss.
Lord Fulminus? The Emperor isn't taking any chances with Voss.
I'll take Leha home. Thank you for saving her. Us.
Alright, well there's our good deed for the day. Let's get back to the ship and see what Satil has to say.
Master Satil, I rescued Jomar and found Leha Nerez. She's been under the Emperor's control and needs your help. They're headed for Tython now. I also learned a high-ranking Sith named Fulminus is on the planet Voss.
That is disturbing news. Voss was discovered only recently. Its society is dangerously unbalanced. The people worship an elite group of Force users who rule with absolute authority. Despite our best efforts, Voss's government rejects the Jedi Code.
The Emperor has always taken a great interest in that world. I thought he sought to conquer it, but clearly he intends its destruction.
Go to Voss, find Lord Fulminus, and stop his plans.
Yeah, that's, not very great instructions.
This is Jomar Chul. I wanted to thank you again for saving Leha, and I appreciate you keeping our relationship to yourself. I'm helping her recover from what happened. It's slow going, but she's making progress. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I consider you a true friend. Jomar Chul out.
Well, I mean, you're welcome. I tried. You just didn't believe me. I mean, you weren't wrong, but you were wrong. I did get possessed, but we broke free, and we didn't stay evil for long. Speaking of evil, there is a very evil, brooding figure who would like to have a word with us. Hello.
Your people speaking of the Empire sound like a distorted echo. When I was born, we thought the rest of the galaxy to be mystery and legend. We had been alone for 1,000 years.
Tell me about that time.
What was it like? I can't even imagine.
We were what you made us. In my youth, Jedi were how you threatened errant children. Obey your masters or the Jedi will obliterate you. For thousands of years, we had total control of 100 star systems. Then the Jedi drove us to the farthest fringe of the galaxy.
That was generations ago. Do people really still care?
Did your people still care to fear us when we re-emerged? This is hardly worth debating. I gain nothing from understanding how your Republic's fools view the galaxy. I am surprised that once your council finishes its brainwashing, any Jedi has a spine left to oppose the Emperor. Perhaps you are young enough to still cultivate the strength of the Sith.
And just what can you teach me?
I'm open to Sith tricks. What have you got?
The dark side is no trick, Jedi. When you release the control the Jedi Council has drilled into you, when you feel anger in your every connection to the Force, when you can accept that a man of authority must use any means necessary to achieve his ends, then you will have discovered the dark side.
Alright, so he got really defensive and then really passionate about that subject. Let's continue to push him further.
I do not know how more to prepare you to face the Emperor. What has your training been? All I know of Jedi ways is from Revan. Surely they have changed in 300 years.
I don't know. What do you do for training?
How does someone become the Emperor's wrath?
There has only ever been one. My training as a Sith was not far different than Korriban today. Only my visions set me apart, made them bring me before the Emperor. In his presence, I first saw who he was and what he planned.
He didn't notice?
It must have taken great will to conceal such thoughts.
Showing anything but submission would have been my death. I alone could not defeat him, so I chose to wait for one who could. I thought Revan and the Jedi exile were my chance.
What happened there? Because from what I heard when I met Revan, you betrayed the shit out of him.
Revan and the Jedi exile are legends. What were they like?
It should not have surprised anyone that Revan turned Sith. He knew you cannot fight the dark side without understanding it. The exile was harder to read. Even with all she had done, she never trusted herself. With Revan, she was his student again. I liked them. I would have served them, but my vision told me they would fail. I cut down the exile and brought Revan to the Emperor as a gift.
But yet I'm supposed to trust you.
Is that what you're planning to do to me?
If you are not the one who will stop the Emperor's madness, then I will await the one who will. The only way to live long enough to find the Jedi who would kill the Emperor, to find you, was to convince him to trust me. He took my offering and gave me a place at his side. He gave me immortality. It was a gift, but not without its price.
How much did it cost? Were you rich? You must have had a lot of credits. Okay, so he's not going to share with me his secrets to getting rich. I guess he doesn't want anybody else to be immortal. So he's selfish. Alright, come on, Kira. Let's go to Voss. Way over here. 1,400 crit. Why am I paying anybody to fly my own ship? I don't understand it. Am I spending that much gas to get there?
Your respiratory health is one of my top priorities.
We are in orbit around Voss, Master Satele.
Be wary when you reach the surface. Voss is a strange world under the absolute control of a group of powerful Force users called the Mystics. The Mystics reject the idea that the Force has both a light and dark side. They claim to follow a neutral path, both in their politics and the Force. Despite their claims, I fear the Mystics have more in common with the Sith than with us.
Okay, you want to elaborate on that?
Are you saying the Voss are servants of the dark side?
The Mystics use the visions given to them by the Force to control the lives of ordinary citizens. Like the Sith, they use their power to dominate others.
The Mystics are prophets who shape the direction of Voss society. The Emperor wants to wipe out all life in the galaxy. Hardly the same thing.
The dark side is subtle and insidious, as you well know. The Emperor did not begin his conquest of the galaxy by declaring his true intentions.
I mean, you may be right.
I'll be careful while I'm down there, Master.
A Jedi must be ever vigilant. But the Mystics are not your primary concern. We haven't uncovered the Emperor's plan to destroy Voss yet, but he recently dispatched a Sith Lord named Fulminus to this system.
Lord Fulminus created the Harrowers you faced in the Emperor's fortress. Be wary.
Yeah, we're the ones that told you about fullness. Speaking of fullness, I'm hungry. I am not full at all.
The Harrowers were twisted beings of pure evil.
The dark side has the power to corrupt life itself. Fulminus is a master at manipulating evolution to create unimagined horrors.
We know Fulminus is somewhere on Voss. He's communicating with the Emperor through an encrypted communications relay. We've detected several signal scramblers outside the planet's capital city of Voss-Ka. Disable them, and we can track the comm signal to his location.
Okay, and what if this is a trap?
Fulminus wouldn't just leave those scramblers undefended.
The signal scramblers were hidden deep inside the savage Voss wilderness. Reaching them will be dangerous, even for a Jedi. If you act quickly, you should be able to disable all the scramblers before Fulminus knows what's happening. Then we can find him. May the Force be with you.
What's so scary about the wilderness? I mean, we had monsters on Tython, those ugly, brutish things. Alright, I guess we're gonna go camping. Wow, now this is a beautiful sight. Alright, so we made our way to Voss. I think we're on the space station, you know, hovering over it. I don't really know why they have one. if, you know, it's a planet that's, like, just recently discovered. Like, who put it there? I mean, it's a Republic station, so I guess we did. But did we buy it, or did we fly it? Do these things have thrusters? Are they movable? It's like the Death Star. You can just kind of see it slowly moving across space. I feel like I need to talk to you. That's the kind of cool armor. Hello.
Hold up a minute. Commander Harada, Station Security. Glad I caught you before the shuttle. I have an urgent message from Ambassador Janik, our envoy on Voss. I'll patch him through now.
Master Jedi, I'm well aware of the Order's stance on Voss, but the situation is getting desperate. Negotiations with the Voss have stalled, and I'm looking for high-profile help. Are you familiar with the planet?
I mean, if you can tell me more about it.
I'm interested in an ambassador's take.
Ambassador, soldier, Jedi, civilian, we're all outsiders to the Voss. They have little knowledge of the greater galaxy and only recently obtained space flight from us, but they're not primitive. Their society revolves around the mystics, Force users who have visions of the future. Those visions guide every decision the Voss make, and the Voss believe they're never wrong.
So how does that work then?
The Voss only do what their visions tell them.
The mystics see what's coming and declare what the Voss should do to achieve it or avoid it. A Republic alliance with the Voss could be key to winning this war. Unfortunately, the Empire has the same idea. So far, the Voss have refused to take sides, and they've established rigid neutrality laws to keep us in line.
Well, I protect the people, not the laws.
Public lives are at stake. Don't expect me to stand aside.
We let the Empire provoke us, and we lose our chances with the Voss. We need to show the Voss that the Empire only acts respectful because of the mystics. I'm doing everything I can to expose them, but the Voss don't seem to hear me anymore. A fresh face might help.
Yeah, I mean, I do have the Force to counter their force. You don't have that.
I'm willing to represent the Order.
The Jedi are the closest we have to a mystic. It can't hurt. I'm staying at a Voss survey outpost, keeping an eye on the Empire. Commander Harada can handle the details of getting here.
Not much to arrange. Shuttle will take you to Voskar, their capital city. Local transport can get you to the survey outpost. Remember, the Voss keep all outsiders confined to the alien enclave, regardless of affiliation. Someone makes trouble, ignore them.
Or, hear me out, I'll slay them and hide the bodies. Alright, we're gonna wrap this episode up here as we fly down to the surface of the planet. If you guys enjoyed watching us play the hero, and, well, we won't talk about what happened to Kira. Make sure you hit that like button down below for us. You know, we appreciate the support. We appreciate all of our subscribers as well. You guys have been awesome on the support lately, and we really do appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and get the freak out of here, and we will see you guys in the next episode.